Do you know your man's moon sign? Well, let's go through all the moon signs and give you key points to help you understand whether he's a keeper or a loser, right? So, Aries moon man, what do you need to know? Enthusiastic, exciting, but a little bit selfish. Everything has to be on his terms. Low impulse control, can have a temper. He's angry, but yes, he's authentic. You will get the truth out of him. He can't hold anything in for long. There's a lot of emotional immaturity. You may feel like you're having to be his mother. You might have to take responsibility because he simply doesn't control his impulses and he tends to make a mess that you have to clean up. Taurus moon man, he's a bit of a mommy's boy between you and me. And so you're bound to have mother-in-law issues with him. But he's a good provider. He tends to be quite good at accumulating money. He's fairly sensible, down to earth, can be jealous and controlling. Also a little anal, stuck in his ways, doesn't like change, but he is loyal, right? Tends to put on a little bit of weight in middle age as well. What about Gemini moon man? Well, he's an excellent friend. He's fun to be with, but there's a huge amount of emotional avoidance. And there's a big possibility he's going to be a commitment phobe. He can be evasive and erratic in relationships. Sometimes he's great. Sometimes you don't know what's going on with him. He doesn't tend to share. And he's quite a kaleidoscope of different emotions, hard to pin down. Cancer moon man, well, he's moody. Pretty confusing, right? Can be a little bit passive aggressive. On a positive side, great provider, good family values. He's probably great money instincts. Can have food or addiction issues, likely to put on weight, right? He needs loads of support emotionally, so he's quite hard work in a way, and he can be a little bit unrealistic, but also tender, sensitive to your needs, quite intuitive, good in that way. Leo moon man. He's warm, social, quite gregarious, very welcome person, loves to throw parties and socialize and loves mutual friends. A little bit entitled and demanding though, and the big problem is he's an energy vampire. Can be quite self-centered. He needs a constant feed of positive energy or he gets down. So you can't really, he's not sort of a person that's really going to always support you when you're down. You have to kind of keep him up all the time, but generally quite happy-go-lucky. Virgo moon man. This is a good one. He's helpful, kind. He's pretty rational the way he works through things. He's a friendly guy. On the negative side, can be stressed and very anxious, constantly worried, can get a little bit of negative. And if you upset him, he goes closed and cold, and it's really hard to reach him. But generally, he will want to work through things systematically in a relationship, which is good. Libra moon man. He's a wise owl. He's strong. There's a great deal of maturity to him, logical. Can be a bit of a womanizer, though. He's a ladies' man. He loves the company of women, right? He's also a very social person, so it's great if you love a social life. He's got a sweet tooth, so again, there's kind of a weight issue. But sometimes he's a little bit superficial, appeasing, and lazy. You don't always get the truth out of him because he'll say anything for a quiet life, which is not so good. And sometimes he can be a little bit too mature, too staid. Scorpio moon man is a tricky one. This is a guy who has a complicated and toxic past. There are many issues he's grappling with. So while he can be loyal, intense, and passionate in a relationship, he's very possessive, gets really upset and moody. Sometimes he goes into these self-destructive phases. He can be very private, and he's a dark horse. You'd have to learn a lot about his latent issues with his mother, which are bound to play out in your relationship. Maybe very skeptical about women as well. Now, Sagittarius moon man comes with a big warning. He's a commitment phobe, can be a game player, be a bit of wild, reckless, emotionally immature. He wants to be all things to all people. He never knows when enough is enough, doesn't have strong boundaries with other people in his life. Sometimes he's got a crusader complex. I mean, basically, if there's anyone to steer clear of, it's Sag moon man. Obviously, he can be fun, but he comes with a warning. Capricorn moon man also has some childhood scars. There's quite a lot of emotional repression. While he's stoic and reliable, can turn a little bit cold sometimes a little bit too rational and detached from problems, often doesn't reach out. He's very needy, but he controls everything. It's hard to know what he wants. He'll build success with money. He's a good provider. He's very protective, but he's kind of complicated, a little bit hard work, sort of breaking down his barriers and finally getting through to him. So relationships progress very slowly. Now, Aquarius moon man is social, welcoming, very chatty. He's verbally very expressive, but he's hard to really know. You think you know him, but do you? He's got a very independent nature, so there are attachment issues, and he needs a lot of space. But he also badly needs to be acceptance. He feels like he's an outcast. He may feel the odd one out or the black sheep of the family, so he's looking to you to be the person who finally accepts and understands him. Pisces moon man. Now, this guy is complicated. He's contradictory. The main problem with Pisces moon man is he has a massive chip on his shoulder. He has lots of self-worth issues. He may feel a victim. Perhaps he was victimized in his family, or he saw his parents or his mother as victims. He's internalized a victim complex. He's got so much to prove. He may carry a lot of resentment that he's not acknowledging. There's often problems with addiction to substances or alcohol because he seeks escapism in his life. On a positive side, highly empathetic. He's intuitive, very psychic. He's likely to be very aware of your needs, and you could have a very spiritual and fulfilling relationship if you can get past those other issues. So I hope that was helpful. I feel that we covered an awful lot there. There is just a lot you can tell from a man's moon sign off out of the gate. Like, if you don't know anything else, if you know his moon sign, which you can check, just let me know if you need help seeing how you can find that out. And then, you're good to go. But if any of you guys out there are in a relationship, a situationship, a reactionship, and you're wondering, is this the right guy for me? A synastry reading can clarify relationship issues in a jiffy, right? So if you would like me to do you a synastry reading, just get in touch. And I've got limited space in the next 2 weeks to do both WhatsApp and video reading. So if you're interested in any of those and a price list, just pop a comment down there and I'll get back to you and we'll set it up.